Emotional intelligence in love: how high-value women connect and communicate with men. In the realm of love and relationships, emotional intelligence plays a pivotal role in fostering deep and meaningful connections. High-value women possess a refined understanding of emotions, both their own and those of others, which allows them to communicate with authenticity, empathy, and confidence. This ability to connect on an emotional level is what distinguishes them from others and attracts men who are drawn to meaningful, lasting relationships. Emotional intelligence empowers high-value women to navigate conversations with grace, ensuring their communication is not only impactful, but also respectful. These women understand that communication isn't just about the words they speak, but about how they make others feel. They listen intently, offering validation and understanding, which creates a sense of trust and safety. High-value women are adept at reading the emotional states of those they interact with, responding thoughtfully rather than reactively. This ensures that their communication fosters connection while also maintaining their boundaries and self-respect. Moreover, high-value women use emotional intelligence to regulate their own emotions, staying composed and confident even in challenging situations. They know when to speak, when to listen, and when to create space, all while ensuring their interactions remain genuine and meaningful. By aligning their communication with their values, they foster a sense of respect and attraction, making men crave deeper connections. Ultimately, emotional intelligence is a cornerstone of how high-value women connect with men. It allows them to build relationships that are built on mutual understanding, authenticity, and respect, creating lasting bonds that are both fulfilling and meaningful. Number 1. The power of poise: how high-value women command attention through words. High-value women possess a quiet yet undeniable power that draws others in without the need for overwhelming effort or attention-seeking behavior. This power is rooted in poise, an inner sense of calm confidence that radiates through their words and actions. They understand that true authority comes not from what they say, but from how they say it. Poised communication is about choosing words carefully, speaking with intention, and remaining grounded in self-assurance. It's the ability to communicate with clarity, purpose, and dignity, which naturally commands the attention and respect of others. A high-value woman's words carry weight because they are not scattered or excessive. She avoids filler language, gossip, or unnecessary chatter. Instead, she speaks with purpose, offering insights that are thoughtful and well-considered. When she speaks, her tone is steady, calm, and composed, reflecting a deep inner confidence that doesn't need validation or approval. This calmness not only draws attention, but also ensures that her message resonates and is remembered. Poise also means knowing when to listen. High-value women are not afraid of silence, which they use strategically. They understand that silence can be just as powerful as speaking. By pausing before responding, they allow space for others to reflect, thus enhancing the impact of their words. This ability to be present and deliberate ensures that their conversations feel meaningful and valuable. Furthermore, high-value women are skilled at expressing empathy while maintaining emotional control. They listen actively and respond with thoughtful insights, creating connections that are genuine and enduring. Their words reflect confidence, self-awareness, and a clear sense of purpose, which attracts respect and admiration from those around them. Poise also involves setting boundaries. High-value women know how to communicate their needs and desires with grace and clarity, ensuring that they remain true to themselves. They are unapologetically confident in expressing their values, while also respecting the boundaries of others. This self-assurance fosters mutual respect and prevents overexposure or dependency on others for validation. In addition to their spoken communication, high-value women pay attention to their non-verbal cues, such as body language and tone of voice. These elements enhance their spoken words, creating a cohesive and powerful presence. The way they carry themselves, standing tall, speaking softly yet firmly, and maintaining eye contact, reinforces their poise and authority. High-value women understand that commanding attention isn't about seeking the spotlight. It's about creating an environment where their presence naturally draws others in. Their communication is not about dominance or control, but about confidence, clarity, and respect. By speaking from a place of self-assurance, they inspire trust and admiration, making them unforgettable in both personal and professional settings. In conclusion, the power of poise lies in the ability to communicate with calm confidence, clarity, and intentionality. High-value women recognize that their words are a reflection of their inner strength, and by embracing this, they command attention naturally. It's not about seeking validation or approval, but about creating meaningful connections that resonate deeply with others, leaving a lasting impression. Number 2. Secrets of subtle charm. Words that make men think about you. Constantly high-value women understand the art of subtle charm, where their words hold an enigmatic power that captivates men and lingers long after they've spoken. The secret lies not in what they say, but in how they say it, carefully choosing words that evoke curiosity, desire, and emotional connection without being overly direct. These women understand that true charm comes from creating a sense of mystery and intrigue. By mastering this skill, they leave men thinking about them long after their interactions have ended. Subtle charm begins with intentionality. High-value women avoid common conversational pitfalls like excessive compliments or constant validation seeking. Instead, they focus on speaking with purpose and restraint. Their words are crafted to be memorable, leaving just enough space for imagination and interpretation. A well-placed compliment, a thoughtful observation, or a hint of vulnerability creates an emotional connection that feels genuine and meaningful. For example, when interacting with men, they might offer an insightful comment that resonates on a deeper level, something that hints at their values or personality without giving everything away. They ask questions that make men reflect and think, rather than dominating the conversation. By showing interest while maintaining some level of detachment, they spark curiosity and leave men wondering about what they're thinking. Another key aspect of subtle charm is the art of teasing. High-value women use playful teasing or gentle challenges to create a dynamic where men feel both intrigued and drawn. By striking a balance between confidence and humility, they keep conversations light yet meaningful, never allowing them to feel heavy or overbearing. This combination of charm and mystery keeps men engaged and wondering about what they might be missing. The tone of their communication is also essential. High-value women speak with a calm, assured voice, never raising their pitch or becoming overly animated. Their calm demeanor conveys confidence and composure, which is far more alluring than frantic or overly enthusiastic behavior. They speak with clarity and control, using their tone and pauses to create space for thought and reflection. Additionally, their choice of language reflects emotional intelligence. They use subtle emotional triggers, references to shared values, personal stories or experiences that evoke deeper connections without revealing too much. By creating this emotional resonance, they make men feel seen and understood, while keeping the depth of their own personality just out of reach. Ultimately, subtle charm is about making a man crave more of you without giving everything away. High-value women know that by leaving something to the imagination, they foster desire and connection that grows stronger over time. They understand that the key lies in crafting conversations that provoke thought, inspire curiosity, and evoke emotions, ensuring that men remember them long after they've spoken. This subtle art of communication ensures that their charm endures, leaving a lasting impression that makes men think of them long after they've parted ways. Number 3. Speak like a queen. The Stoic art of creating desire with your words. High-value women who embody the Stoic philosophy understand that their words hold immense power. They don't seek to impress through excessive verbosity or empty flattery. Instead, they speak with purpose, clarity, and restraint. The Stoic art of communication is centered on maintaining emotional control, cultivating wisdom, and expressing themselves with calm authority. When a high-value woman speaks, she does so with the confidence and poise of a queen, using her words to inspire respect, curiosity, and desire in those who listen. At the core of this Stoic communication is self-awareness. A queen does not speak to seek validation or approval from others. Instead, she speaks from a place of self-respect and confidence, knowing her worth and understanding that her words should reflect this inner strength. When she communicates, her tone is steady, calm, and composed, reinforcing her boundaries and sense of self. This steady confidence naturally draws attention and respect, creating an environment where men are drawn to her presence. High-value women speak with clarity, avoiding unnecessary filler or impulsive responses. They choose their words with care, ensuring each one contributes meaning and substance to the conversation. By speaking less, they allow their words to hold greater weight. This restraint not only enhances their mystique, but also ensures that their communication feels thoughtful and impactful. Men are naturally drawn to those who can articulate their thoughts with precision and insight. Another critical aspect of speaking like a queen is emotional intelligence. High-value women listen attentively, respond with empathy, and understand how to connect with others on a deeper level. They recognize the emotional undercurrents in conversations, responding thoughtfully and with understanding. By demonstrating empathy, they create bonds that feel genuine, ensuring that their interactions are meaningful. However, they never allow their emotions to control their speech. Instead, they maintain composure, offering clarity and wisdom rather than reacting impulsively. The Stoic woman also knows the value of silence. A queen isn't afraid to pause and reflect before responding. Silence, after all, can be just as powerful as speech. By allowing moments of silence to linger, she encourages others to fill those spaces with their own thoughts, fostering curiosity and deeper connection. Silence shows confidence and control, leaving men wondering about her thoughts and encouraging them to pursue her. In addition, high-value women use their words to inspire, uplift, and challenge others. They speak with grace, choosing to uplift rather than criticize. They offer compliments and praise sparingly, ensuring they feel genuine and impactful. When necessary, they provide gentle guidance or constructive feedback, all while maintaining a calm and respectful tone. This approach not only demonstrates their strength, but also encourages respect and admiration from those around them. The Stoic woman's ability to remain composed under pressure further enhances her communication. Even when faced with adversity or challenging situations, she maintains her composure and responds thoughtfully. This ability to regulate her emotions and communicate with clarity inspires respect and reinforces her high-value status. Ultimately, speaking like a queen is about creating desire and attraction through intentional communication. High-value women master the art of using their words to inspire curiosity, foster connection, and maintain their sense of self. By embracing the Stoic principles of wisdom, restraint, and composure, they create a presence that draws others in, leaving men thinking about them long after the conversation has ended. Number 4. The language of absence. How high-value women make men miss them. High-value women understand the profound impact of absence in their communication. They don't rely on constant attention or validation to maintain their worth. Instead, they master the art of creating space, both physically and emotionally, that leaves men craving their presence. The language of absence is not about silence or ignoring someone, but about creating boundaries that allow others to miss what they have yet to fully understand. High-value women know that absence fosters curiosity, builds desire, and enhances their value in the eyes of others. The concept of absence in communication begins with boundaries. A high-value woman knows that her time and energy are limited and should be respected. By not readily responding to messages, demands, or attention, she signals that she values herself and will not be available to everyone. This absence communicates self-respect and sets the stage for others to realize her value, creating a natural longing for her attention. In their interactions, high-value women avoid being overly available or predictable. They create space by stepping back from constant engagement, leaving room for others to reflect on what they're missing. By doing so, they allow men to wonder, what could she be up to? Or, why hasn't she reached out? This curiosity sparks desire, as men are naturally drawn to those who seem confident, mysterious, and hard to reach. The language of absence also emphasizes quality over quantity. High-value women focus on meaningful interactions rather than frequent communication. When they do respond, their words are deliberate and impactful, offering something of value rather than mere attention. This restraint makes their presence more significant, creating a sense of scarcity that others are drawn to. Furthermore, high-value women understand the power of patience. They know that their value increases when they allow men the time to reflect, miss them, and come to their own conclusions. By stepping back, they create space for men to pursue them, fostering a dynamic where desire is built over time. The absence of constant attention also reinforces a sense of confidence. High-value women are comfortable with their own company and do not feel the need to fill every moment with communication. This self-assuredness radiates through their actions, making their absence feel purposeful and empowering. Number 5. Mastering the push-pull technique. High-value communication for women. High-value women master the art of the push-pull technique in their communication, a strategy that balances attraction and detachment. The push-pull dynamic creates a sense of mystery and intrigue, leaving others both drawn in and uncertain. This technique isn't about playing games, but rather about maintaining emotional control while fostering desire and connection. By pushing a little, creating space, and then pulling back with warmth, high-value women cultivate a magnetic allure that keeps others captivated and interested. The push-pull technique begins with setting boundaries and creating distance. High-value women know that emotional availability is not a sign of weakness. They prioritize their time and energy, ensuring they don't overextend themselves. When a man expresses interest, they engage with warmth and attention, but they also know when to create distance to avoid becoming too predictable or easily accessible. This balance between engagement and detachment leaves others wondering about their level of interest. When using the push element, high-value women provide just enough attention to spark intrigue. They offer compliments, share genuine moments, or express enthusiasm, but they do so sparingly. By giving only a taste of their affection or interest, they leave room for the other person to desire more. This dynamic makes men feel connected, but not fully satisfied, fueling their curiosity and drawing them closer. The pull element follows by creating space, reducing the frequency of communication and ensuring they remain somewhat elusive. high-value women are comfortable with silence and allow men the time to miss them. They refrain from chasing after others, creating a sense of emotional independence. This pullback encourages others to pursue, reinforcing the idea that their attention is something to be earned. By alternating between engagement and detachment, high-value women maintain their value and ensure that their interactions feel genuine rather than dependent. The key to this technique is emotional control, being aware of when to push and when to pull back, ensuring that their energy remains focused on their own well-being and self-respect. Ultimately, mastering the push-pull technique allows high-value women to create lasting connections built on desire and respect. It keeps the dynamic alive, ensuring that men are intrigued, challenged, and ultimately drawn to pursue a deeper connection with them. Number 6. Boundaries and words. How high-value women protect their energy while attracting men. High-value women understand that protecting their energy is just as important as attracting others. They know that setting clear boundaries is essential for maintaining their sense of self and ensuring they are not drained by unnecessary attention or demands. Boundaries aren't about shutting people out. They're about creating space where their energy can be preserved and directed toward what truly matters. By using intentional words and maintaining a strong sense of self-worth, high-value women ensure they remain attractive while protecting their energy. The first step in establishing healthy boundaries is recognizing what their values and limits are. High-value women know what they're willing to tolerate and what they aren't. They don't allow others to dictate their worth or energy, and they refuse to engage in situations that compromise their self-respect. Instead, they communicate their boundaries calmly and confidently, ensuring others understand their limits. This creates an atmosphere of respect and reduces the likelihood of being taken for granted. Words play a critical role in setting boundaries. High-value women choose their words carefully, speaking with clarity and confidence. They don't need to be forceful or aggressive. Instead, their communication reflects emotional intelligence and self-awareness. When setting boundaries, they are assertive yet respectful, ensuring they don't come across as dismissive or distant. For example, they may use phrases like, "I appreciate your attention, but I need space right now," or "I have other priorities at the moment." These words convey confidence and establish respect, making their boundaries understood. Additionally, high-value women know the power of silence. Silence isn't a sign of disinterest. It's a powerful tool that communicates their self-assuredness. When they create space and don't feel the need to constantly fill the silence, they demonstrate emotional control. This absence of excessive communication allows others to reflect on their behavior, thereby heightening their value in the eyes of those they engage with. In protecting their energy, high-value women also prioritize their time and commitments. They don't feel the need to be constantly available, nor do they engage in excessive validation-seeking behaviors. By being selective about who they give their attention to, they ensure they're surrounded by those who respect their boundaries and add genuine value to their lives. Ultimately, the balance between maintaining boundaries and attracting men lies in self-respect and confidence. High-value women use their words and actions to protect their energy, ensuring they remain attractive and respected without compromising their sense of self. In doing so, they inspire others to respect their boundaries, creating deeper connections built on mutual respect and admiration. Number 7. From attraction to obsession. Using psychology to make him crave. You high-value women understand that true attraction isn't about desperation or chasing. It's about creating psychological triggers that ignite obsession in others. The goal is to move beyond mere interest and create a deep sense of desire and longing. By applying psychological principles, high-value women tap into the innate human need for connection, validation, and mystery, making men not only attracted to them, but craving their attention long after they've interacted. The transition from mere attraction to obsessive desire lies in using subtle psychological tactics that spark intrigue and emotional connection. One of the key psychological principles high-value women leverage is the concept of scarcity. When something is perceived as rare or difficult to obtain, its value increases. High-value women understand this and avoid becoming too available or predictable. They give men glimpses of their energy and attention, but don't flood them with constant interaction. By creating a sense of emotional distance and scarcity, they leave men wondering about what they're missing. This sense of uncertainty builds desire, as humans are naturally drawn to what feels unattainable. Another crucial tactic is the use of mystery and unpredictability. High-value women don't reveal everything about themselves right away. Instead, they hold back key aspects of their personality, leaving room for men to explore and imagine what lies beneath the surface. By remaining intriguing and enigmatic, they create curiosity that compels men to seek them out. The unknown becomes a source of fascination, which fuels obsessive thoughts and keeps them constantly engaged. Emotional intelligence also plays a critical role. High-value women understand the emotional triggers that create connection and desire. They speak with intention, using subtle compliments, shared values, and moments of vulnerability that make men feel seen and understood. However, they avoid emotional dependence, allowing men to experience those moments without demanding excessive validation. This balance between connection and independence makes men crave their presence while maintaining their own sense of self-worth. In addition, high-value women master the art of the push-pull dynamic. They know when to engage and when to withdraw, creating an ebb and flow that leaves men wanting more. When they give attention, they pull back when things feel too easy or predictable. This push-pull dynamic keeps men in a state of longing, as they're constantly seeking validation, attention, and connection that seems just out of reach. Lastly, high-value women maintain confidence and self-respect. They don't rely on approval or attention from others to feel secure. Their self-assuredness is what attracts men in the first place, but it's their ability to set boundaries, speak with clarity, and maintain emotional control that makes them crave more. Men are drawn to women who are confident, independent, and emotionally stable, as these qualities create a sense of security and desirability. Number 8. The confidence code. How high-value women speak without saying too much. High-value women understand that confidence isn't about speaking constantly or dominating conversations. It's about speaking thoughtfully and intentionally. The key to high-value communication lies in knowing when to speak, what to say, and when to let silence carry weight. High-value women master the art of restraint, using their words sparingly and with purpose, creating an aura of mystery and confidence that naturally draws others toward them. They understand that less is often more, and their ability to communicate with brevity and confidence enhances their allure. The confidence code begins with self-assurance. High-value women know their worth and aren't afraid to show it through subtle yet powerful communication. They trust their instincts and understand that their presence alone speaks volumes. When they do speak, their words are deliberate, and they avoid unnecessary chatter or over-explanation. This restraint conveys a sense of certainty and self-control, which others find deeply attractive. One of the key aspects of high-value communication is the use of silence. Silence is not an absence of communication. It's a powerful tool that high-value women use to create impact. When they speak less, their words gain weight and significance. Silence allows others to reflect on what they've said, giving their words room to resonate. This creates a sense of mystery and intrigue, making people wonder what's behind the silence, thereby fueling desire and respect. High-value women also understand the power of selective communication. They prioritize quality over quantity in their conversations. Rather than filling every silence or responding immediately, they speak only when they have something meaningful to contribute. By doing so, they prevent the conversation from becoming mundane or predictable. They use thoughtful pauses and carefully chosen words to drive impact and ensure they remain memorable. Another crucial aspect of the confidence code is nonverbal communication. High-value women master body language, posture, and eye contact. They communicate through their presence, standing tall, maintaining composure, and using subtle gestures that convey confidence without the need for excessive verbal affirmation. This nonverbal communication reinforces their self-assuredness and ensures they leave a lasting impression. Additionally, high-value women recognize the value of listening more than they speak. They are attentive, engaged, and show genuine interest in others, but they avoid dominating conversations. By giving others the opportunity to share, they create a dynamic where people feel heard and appreciated, which fosters respect and admiration. Listening enhances their presence, showing others that they are thoughtful and confident rather than seeking attention. Number 9. Silence speaks volumes. The Stoic woman's guide to making him chase you. In the world of Stoicism, silence is more than just the absence of words. It's a powerful tool for self-control, emotional resilience, and attracting others. High-value women who understand Stoic principles know that silence is not a sign of weakness or indifference, but a source of strength and intrigue. By mastering the art of silence, they create an air of mystery that compels others to pursue them, turning passive interest into active desire. Silence speaks volumes because it forces others to reflect on what they're missing, creating a sense of longing and curiosity that fuels desire and admiration. The Stoic woman embraces silence as a way to preserve her emotional peace and maintain control over her thoughts and actions. Unlike those who constantly seek validation or attention, she understands that silence creates space for reflection, growth, and pursuit. In relationships, silence isn't about withdrawal, but about maintaining boundaries and self-respect. It shows that she isn't dependent on the attention of others for her sense of self-worth. Instead, she remains calm, composed, and unshaken, which draws others in and makes them yearn to know more. One of the key reasons silence is so effective is that it creates uncertainty. People are naturally drawn to what they can't easily access. When a Stoic woman uses silence, she gives others the opportunity to wonder, to question, and to desire. A simple pause in conversation, a delay in response, or even reduced communication can spark curiosity and intrigue. The act of not over-explaining or constantly seeking to fill the silence leaves room for others to reflect and fill the gaps themselves, often imagining the worst-case scenarios, which intensifies their desire. Additionally, silence allows the Stoic woman to maintain emotional control. She doesn't allow others to dictate her worth or actions, but rather uses silence as a shield from unnecessary distractions or emotional turbulence. This sense of self-mastery makes her more desirable, as others are drawn to her calm confidence and resilience. When men see that she isn't desperate for their attention, they become intrigued and start to chase after what they believe they might lose. In the context of communication, the Stoic woman knows when to speak and when to remain silent. She doesn't need to fill every gap with words, but instead uses her voice sparingly and with purpose. When she does speak, her words are deliberate, thoughtful, and impactful. This creates a balance between engagement and detachment, making others crave her presence and chase after her, not because she seeks their validation, but because they are drawn to her strength and allure. Ultimately, the Stoic woman understands that silence doesn't signal disinterest, but rather signals strength, independence, and self-control. By embracing this principle, she masters the art of creating desire through quiet confidence, leaving men wondering, admiring, and ultimately chasing after what they believe they may lose. Number 10. Emotional intelligence in love. How high-value women connect and communicate with men. High-value women understand that emotional intelligence is the key to deep, meaningful connections with others, especially in romantic relationships. Emotional intelligence, EI, refers to the ability to understand and manage one's own emotions while also being attuned to the emotions of others. For high-value women, emotional intelligence isn't just about understanding feelings. It's about using that understanding to foster genuine connection, communication, and attraction. By mastering their own emotions and responding thoughtfully to others, they create an environment of trust, respect, and intimacy that men find irresistible. One of the hallmarks of emotional intelligence in love is self-awareness. High-value women are deeply aware of their own emotions and how they influence their actions and interactions. They don't let their emotions control them, but instead they remain calm, composed, and centered, even in challenging situations. This self-awareness allows them to respond thoughtfully rather than react impulsively, which makes them appear grounded and confident. When a woman is emotionally intelligent, she can remain composed even when faced with uncertainty or difficulty, making her a source of stability and attraction for those around her. Empathy is another critical component of emotional intelligence in high-value women. They have the ability to understand the emotions, thoughts, and needs of others, particularly men. Rather than focusing solely on their own desires or insecurities, they pay attention to what the other person is experiencing. This creates a sense of connection and understanding, which fosters trust and respect. High-value women communicate in ways that validate and acknowledge the feelings of others, which draws men closer as they feel truly seen and heard. Effective communication is also a cornerstone of emotional intelligence. High-value women understand how to express themselves clearly, but they do so with authenticity and intentionality. They avoid unnecessary or superficial conversations, opting instead to discuss deeper, meaningful topics that foster connection. By using empathy, they navigate conversations in a way that shows men they care, but without coming across as needy or clingy. They understand the value of emotional space and know when to offer support and when to step back, creating a dynamic that keeps men engaged without overwhelming them. Additionally, high-value women understand the importance of non-verbal communication. They know that body language, tone of voice, and presence often speak louder than words. Through their confidence, calm demeanor, and attentive listening, they convey emotional intelligence in a way that resonates with others. Men are drawn to women who express themselves clearly, but are also comfortable with silence and subtlety. These women don't need constant reassurance or validation. They exude a quiet confidence that communicates emotional maturity. By practicing emotional intelligence, high-value women also set healthy boundaries. They understand what they need and communicate their needs without fear of rejection. They remain authentic and true to themselves, which naturally attracts men who value emotional depth and connection. They don't seek validation or approval from others, but rather create relationships where mutual respect and understanding flourish.